So welcome all and welcome Milinji. Now stage is yours. Please start sharing the screen and we'll go to the third session of Ikigai.
Yes, yeah. Are we good to start?
Yes, please.
Okay, good. Thank you. Welcome everyone. Thank you, Bikaji. This is today's our third session. Let me recap what we did in the first two sessions. We'll keep these special sessions very small. We need to understand the value of our time, but it's always good to start the day or this thing with positive thoughts to the book. So yeah, first day we seen the different sectors or in Venn diagram of our life, how to find our Ikigai, what you love, what you're good at, what world is ready to pay and what world needs. And we've seen this particular Venn diagram in first session. Then we went ahead and seen what are the 10 rules of Ikigai. And that book really nicely explains how people there who lives 80, 90, 100 years of life. It is not the count of the number of years they spent, but they spend their life happily. So what is the core principle? What exactly they follow in their life? So that is what we went through in the last session, second session. Stay active, don't retire, take it slow, don't fool your stomach 100%, surround yourself with positive people, get in shape, smile, reconnect with your nature and give thanks, which is gratitude, live in the present moments, mindfulness, and follow your Ikigai. And I really like the Bikaji, the point which you came up last session, which is take it slow. I really ponder on that particular point on that particular whole day, and it's so important nowadays. Yes, there are wars happening in the world, so mass distraction is happening. But the real truth is there is a mass distraction all around us within our mind, and people do not know how to come out of it. And that is what we are trying to do here. Not trying, but we are achieving the true successful results in our inner circle. How to do that? So in future, while reading the book, we will explore that dimension. How to take it slow. We cannot enjoy the food while running. We know this by in our heart. But since the things which are happening around us are so fast, I observe that not only in professional life, but in our personal life as well. We are now in a third month, completion of a third month. So time is moving fast. So question to be asked to ourselves, reflective question, is it true? Is it time really running fast? Because in our childhood, whatever the time is, the seconds, minute and year meaning there, still that meaning and definition still hold good. Second is a second, minute is a minute, but still we feel that it's running. And again, it is not just running, it is running out of our hand. We are not getting the control. So that is what we are exploring here with the dimension of spirituality in this group. That yes, we need to implement all this particular step, whatever written here, and we implement that in our inner circle. How to do that? How to implement this gratitude, this thing. So it is not just reading the book, because when you read the book, any particular book, what happens is that it becomes your memory. And you normally says after reading the book that, okay, I learned these principles one day, one day I will implement that. And that never happens. Just look into your life in last many years, how many books you have read and how many you implemented. So implementation ratio is normally found less. So that's the whole idea of this particular inner circle surrounding with the people who are like-minded, who want to go to the infinite excellence, not perfection. Okay. And that is what we are trying to help each other to understanding, okay, what exactly we like to implement. So definitely tomorrow is Friday. So we'll pick up some thing from this book, some aspects, some steps from this book, and we'll take it for implementation. Some we are already doing, like gratitude practice, then yoga, daily yoga, but we'll add something more to it. So today's session, I'm going to highlight few lines from the book. We'll read just 5 lines today. As I mentioned, there is no point in rushing the things. Even if we take, like Swami Vivekananda saying, like if you take whole one idea in your mind and you dedicate whole your life on that, okay, you are going to become infinite. That is what he did, and he's a example for us. So we are following on the same path. Let's go through the 5 lines, and definitely we can discuss on this thing, ponder on this thing, and share your feedback, your questions on the group. So key highlights, I'm going to read few last statements. Essential to happiness in these lives are something to do, something to love, and something to hope for. Okay, essential to happiness. So everyone in this world is actually longing for happiness. That is our core, this thing. Whatever you are doing, that is for happiness, is something to do. We cannot not doing anything. Okay, like Krishna said in Bhagavad Gita. Okay, even if you are sleeping, that is your karma. Something to love. Yes, we love ourselves, we love the things we do, and this is the area which we are always want to be, in this area of love, peace, and joy. So something to do, something to love, and something to hope for. That is something future. But hope is something which is going to happen in future. But for that, we need to be present and do something which is very lovely in present moment. Our ikigai is different for all of us. Everyone has their own ikigai. Okay, whatever I'm going to say, like I love meditation and all that, it is not applicable, maybe not applicable to you. You have your own ikigai. So in the book, the person has the ikigai of gardening. So everyone has their own. But one thing we have in common is that we are all searching for meaning. Okay. So in NLP, it says that mind is meaning making machine. Okay. At the same time, the mind is misery making machine. So we need to decide. Okay. Where we are going to fear to the unknown, or we need to enjoy that uncertainty and enjoy what's coming in our life. Okay. So everyone has their own ikigai. Life is not a problem to be solved. And this is the key nowadays. Every nowadays, if you see the people, how they interpret their life, how they interpret their stories, they always use these terms like problems, stress, issues. Okay. So life is actually beautiful. Just remember to have something that keeps you busy. You are loving to do it. What you love while being surrounded by the people who love you. That is again this particular our internal community, our internal team does that. We share our achievements as well as our failures, so that the whole group actually uplift each other. The happiest peoples are not the one who achieve the most. They are the ones who spend more time than others in a state of flow. And this is very key nowadays, how to get into the flow. Okay, definitely in future we'll go and we'll touch those books which are specially written on this topic, that is flow, how to get at flow, like deep work, flow, hyper focus. These all books talk about the flow. But here what we are doing, we are not just reading those books, okay, and getting that knowledge and memorizing it. No, state of flow is being in your being, in your be. That is the spiritual aspect which we are exploring in our inner circle. Okay, the state of flow. Okay, if you just try to use your willpower after reading the book, that okay, the book is written this 10 steps, so I will do that, I will go it in a flow. No, that is not right way to implement. Yes, you will get some success of 10-20%, but not the complete one. How to achieve that? That is what we are going to touch in these discussions. And the final one, being in a hurry, that is what, because you just mentioned yesterday's day before yesterday. Being in a hurry is inversely proportional to the quality of our life. Very important. As the old saying says, walk slowly and you will go far. When we leave urgency behind, life and time takes a new meaning. And this is very, very wonderful line. I really love this particular line. As Ikigai says, go into the nature. And there I realized this, nature has its own way to teach you the things. And I learned this thing when I went into the nature. That is my daily, during my daily walks. I will share the photographs of everyday photographs which I take of the leaves, sunset, sunrise, and all that. But yes, so with that experience, this line is really, really true, that we leave in urgency behind, life and time takes a new meaning. And yes, this life has a meaning into it. We do not need to find it. Life is eternally beautiful. We just need to, open our mind and go into it. The spiritual dimension of the mind. Thank you. That is for today. Bikaji, yes, now it's up to you. Yeah, it's you.
Wonderfully depicted, Melindy, and yes, you have very clearly mentioned the purpose of reading the book and how we can practically implement the ideas that we are learning in the book, from the book. Yeah. And yeah, I'm also looking forward. And as we are practicing, I also invite anyone who is interested to join. May ping me directly, DM me, and or mail me also. I think most of you are from our reading group, so you must be
Yes.
knowing our numbers, or You can also note down my number, WhatsApp number. It is 7004 764 892. Yeah, with this, let's dive into the detail of today's extractions. Yeah, over to you, Milinji.
Yeah. So key highlights today we discuss, I shared on my screen. Okay. Essentials to happiness in life is something to do, something to love, and something to go for. Our Ikigai is different for all of us, but one thing we have in common is that we are all searching for a meaning. Life is not a problem to be solved. Just remember to have something that keeps you busy doing what you love while being surrounded by the people who love you. The happiest peoples are not the one who achieve the most. They are the ones who spend more time than others in a state of flow. Being in a hurry is inversely proportional to the quality of life. As the old saying goes, walk slowly and you will go far. When we leave urgency behind, life and time take a new meaning. So this is something for today. Because you do want to explore on this one, these 5 lines which I share on the line.
You go ahead today.
Okay, okay, absolutely fine, absolutely
Yeah,
fine.
thank you.
Yeah. So yeah, so we can pick up one particular line. If you say the happiest peoples are not the ones who achieve the most. Okay, we have seen many successful people. We need to learn from their life. I'll just ponder on one line today. Which one is this one? The fourth one. We see that very successful people out there. And I'll give you the example, like movie stars. Let's take an example of Deepika Padukone. Okay, now she's very famous actor, very successful actor, and very famous, very liked by many teenagers and the all the this thing. But she has gone through the depression. So yes, in one way we take their examples. Many people model them, but internally they are not happy. And we can see there are so many examples in the past as well. Okay, so we need to learn from their life. Okay, they have everything what particular individual desires, the wealth, fame, etc. But inside they are not happy. Okay. Another example which I have is again Marilyn Monroe. She's an American actress in 1940s, 50s. She used to be a date with George Kennedy, the president of America. Okay, but she died committing suicide. The reason she mentioned that she did not receive love in her life. She's so famous worldwide. She's famous. She's an actress. She's rich. She has everything in her life, but inside she's vacant. There is a void. She's not able to fill it. So what all these examples, and I can give n number of such examples where people commit suicides or they end their lives or feel void in their life throughout their life because they are not happy inside. The whole idea, all of us coming here is basically there is absolutely no point filling that void inside you. Life is eternally beautiful. If you check your childhood, if you check your this thing, sun is always rising in the same way. Trees are actually, the seasons are changing, rainbow has the same color, nothing is absolutely changed. Then what is change? There is something definitely change which is within you. And this group, what we are doing is just cleaning that particular dust from your mind so that you can again start seeing the world as a beautiful. Yes, I completely agree. I work in a professional life. Challenges are there. Okay. But those are not problems. Those are not issues. Okay. All those problems and events tend to go. They are there to go. They are like clouds. They will go and you will see the beautiful sky, which is actually you. So that is my today's take, Bikaji. Thank you for today's session. Anything one you like to add? Otherwise, we'll close the session. And tomorrow we'll go through the next 10 lines or 5 lines of this particular book. And tomorrow we'll decide, okay, which particular practice we really like and we want to implement. Just one small practice. Even if 1 or 2 minutes is absolutely fine, we'll take and we'll implement in our inner circle, in our life. Thank you. Hello.
Yeah,
Hello. Yeah.
there was a disruption in internet. Sorry for that. I'm back
Ah,
now.
yeah. So you stop recording, right? Yeah.
No, it is continuing. As long as you have continued, it has recorded also
Ah,
in
okay,
YouTube.
fine. Fine, fine, fine. Okay.
I will
So
refer the
tomorrow,
recording. You
yeah,
continue.
yeah, stop the recording now. That's
We
fine.
can stop, right? Okay, one
Yeah, yeah.
second.